Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I posted, and I thought that I would give kind of an explanation of why it has been a little while. There's been actually a lot of reasons, but there's been one in particular that I'd really like to talk about, and hopefully it'll help somebody else. I work weird hours. I guess not really weird. I work early hours. And then when I get home about the same time that my son gets out of school. And I try really hard to spend time with him. And this other issue that has come up has actually really taken a lot of my time away from him, as well as other people in my life and other things in my life that I need and want to be doing. But I'm busy being a mom, I'm busy being a girlfriend, I'm busy trying to just keep my life together. And I have been really struggling with my mental health lately. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder when I was 9. I was diagnosed with depression, chemical-induced depression, when I was 18 or 19. And I was diagnosed with PTSD and bipolar disorder about 7 years ago when my daughter died. It's not something I really talk about. In fact, I've been in denial about it, like to the point of not taking medication that I know will help me. But around Thanksgiving of this year, I really got down. There was a lot of stuff going on. Holidays are difficult. I mean, they're difficult anyway because of the stress, but difficult because of just different situations going on in my life and in the lives of people that were close to me. And I tend to be very empathetic, and I'm not good at shutting off my emotions when it comes to other people's stuff. And I got into a funk that I could not get out of. And when we got to Christmas time, my boyfriend, as well as some family members, were going through some really difficult stuff. And I'm one that I want to be a fixer, and I want to be there for people and make sure that everybody else is taken care of. And sometimes I do that, well, most of the time I do that at the expense of my own mental health, sometimes physical health. And the week of Christmas into the week of New Year's was extremely difficult. There was some major stuff that happened the weekend after my birthday, around the middle of the month of December. And then things just kept piling on and piling on. And before I knew it, I was in a funk that I could not get out of. I literally wake up in just enough time to get to work. And some nights, like this week, I'm ashamed to even admit this, but this week, my depression was so bad at one point, I completely forgot to feed my son dinner. Like, he'd had really late lunch, but I forgot to feed him dinner. I swore that I had, then woke up the next morning and remembered that I hadn't. But I've kind of stepped away from everything. I really enjoy making YouTube videos. I know I don't have that many people watch, but I have fun with it. But I was in such a dark place that I didn't feel like I could show that. And I started going back to counseling maybe a month or a month and a half ago. And it's really helping. One of the things I'm supposed to be doing is looking for the things that I want and need and the things that I truly enjoy. And one of the things I enjoy is making YouTube videos. I feel like it can help other people, but it's also just a creative outlet for me. I haven't done a lot of truly creative stuff on here yet, but it's a way to express myself, and it's a way to, I guess, really live journal. I really want this channel to be a place that we can come together and people who need support can find support. I want to make a difference. But until that can happen, I need a place to express myself. So that's what's going to happen. So most people that are close to me and in my life know that I have struggled with depression and anxiety for a really long time. Most people do not know about my bipolar disorder because I have a more mild form of bipolar disorder. I don't have severe extreme highs or extreme lows that are very obvious, but in my own feelings, they're very definitely, they're my extremes. So what I've been dealing with is the fight to not self-harm. For maybe 3 years, I had a really difficult time with cutting. And I don't anymore, but it takes a lot of accountability. And I have 1 or 2 people that I go to when that urge hits, basically to help talk me down from it. But I have been to a point that I couldn't function very well. And I finally gave in and have decided to go ahead and go back on my medication. Truly don't want to, because I don't want to get dependent on anything, but I know that I'm more myself. I'm a better version of me whenever I'm on my medication. And so that is the number one thing to get my mental health back on track. But I'm also going to start working out again. When I had my son almost 10 years ago, which is crazy to believe, I was just shy of 300 pounds. I've lost a good deal of that weight, but I still have a good amount that I would like to lose. And my goal is to lose a significant amount by summertime. So I joined a Biggest Loser group at work, and we are going through, I think, the end of April. So that's definitely motivation, but I just have personal goals that I would like to meet as well. So I'm going to start working out and watching how I eat and see what I can't do about getting back on track with my weight loss, because that will also help my mental health, and the activity is going to be really good for me. And another thing I'm going to do is start journaling, probably online. I do have a blog, and I'll link it in my description if anybody wants to follow it. There's years worth of posts on there, so there's plenty of stuff you can go back and read if you want to. But I just need to start doing some stuff for me, because I think it's a good thing, but I'm really bad about too often putting other people's needs first and not taking care of myself. And my boyfriend regularly tells me, and I know it's true, that if I don't take care of myself, I won't be able to continue to help other people. So this is my first step to taking care of myself again. And I would love to have you guys along for the journey. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless.